Hello, everyone. JDev, creator of the JDev Entertainment Network, has returned once again to give you precisely what you want, which of course would be more of me because I'm in such high demand, giving everybody my top 10 favorite Eminem albums of all time, his major solo studio releases. I'm not going to include the 8 Mile soundtrack or Eminem Presents the Re-Up. While he's heavily featured on those, they weren't solo releases. And I'm just going to concentrate on his major studio album releases. So before I do that, though, if you're a fan of this channel and you like this video and you like the content that I'm creating and you like Eminem, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up or like, whatever you want to call it. You can also share this video or favorite this video or both. You can hit that sub button to subscribe and be a member of the team. You can click on that bell for notifications and alerts, and you can also leave me a comment telling me your thoughts, your favorite Eminem albums in order, your favorite Eminem songs, your favorite Eminem whatever. You leave it in the comment section. I'll try to respond to every single one of them. So let's get started with my countdown, and keep in mind we're probably going to disagree on some things. Let's not be hostile here. Number 10 on my countdown, Relapse. This just had a weird sound to it. There were a few tracks that I really liked. Underground, Beautiful were great. I didn't like the hit that came out with it, We Made You. I didn't like that one. And all the other songs just had a weird sound to them. But Underground and Beautiful were awesome songs. Crack a Bottle, yeah, just a weak album. But still, compared to everybody else's best ever, might equal that, possibly. I don't know. Relapse, maybe not. But still a decent CD. I just didn't like it compared to all the other ones. So, Relapse, number 10. Number 9, we have Revival. I liked some of the stuff I heard on this album. I liked Nowhere Fast. I liked Like Home. I liked Bad Husband. I think there were a couple other tracks I didn't mind either. River with Ed Sheeran, it was okay. Just some of the songs, though, in addition to that, were just goofy, and I don't know what he was thinking on those. And Walk on Water with Beyonce, that might have been the worst song I've ever heard. I'll have to listen to it again, but every time I hear it, I just turn it off right away because I don't like it. But Revival definitely was weak. But again, compared to somebody else's best effort, it might equal it or be just a little bit below it. So that's number 9. Number 8 on Eminem's best albums, we have the Slim Shady LP. I know a lot of you would probably put this a lot higher. I thought this had a weird sound to it compared to his second studio release and his third studio release. With that said, I liked a few songs like Guilty Conscience, Rock Bottom, If I Had. What else is on here that I really like? Just Don't Give a Fuck. But all in all, it's a good album, but it's not one of my favorites. But it would probably be better than somebody else's best effort or damn close. So that's going to come in at number 8. Number 7, we have Kamikaze. I think Eminem rushed this. I don't know for sure, but there wasn't very many tracks on here. And I think if you would have had 3 or 4 more tracks, it would have been a better album. There are some songs I liked on it. I did like The Ringer. I did like Not Alike. And I did like Stepping Stone. But other than that, everything else was okay. It's okay. I just wanted more on this album, and I thought it was kind of weak in terms of number of tracks. That's my opinion. We'll see. But nonetheless, Kamikaze, number 7. Number 6, a lot of people would probably put this lower. I'm not going to agree with that. I think it's a better album than people give it credit for, and that would be Encore. This has a lot of good tracks on it. It has, Yellow Brick Road. It has like Toy Soldiers. It has Just Lose It, which I think it's funny. Ass Like That is okay. Mockingbird was good. Encore was good. It had some good tracks and some good things. It just didn't live up to the Eminem Show. That's the problem with it. It was the album that came out after Eminem Show, and it didn't live up. Now, another thing to consider with this album, the bonus CD on it had some really good tracks that I think should have been featured on one big album, like Love You More, We As Americans. Those were 2 really good songs, and they weren't really featured. So, Encore, number 6. Number 5, the Marshall Mathers LP 2. This was actually a good album, and I liked a lot of songs on this album, like Bad Guy, Legacy, Asshole, Monster, Headlights. A good album, I thought. The bonus tracks, I don't remember much of them. But again, it felt like it had a weird sound to it, I think. And I didn't like the beats on this. And I think that was the problem with this album. But still, a good album. And that's why it's going to be number 5. Number 4, however, is going to be Recovery. This is a different disc to it. Or different CD insert. Usually people have it like this. I like the other one better. I like this cover better. I don't know if it was supposed to be a cover or just to add one, but I liked it. This had some good songs. Talking to Myself was good. Won't Back Down I liked. The No Love with Lil Wayne, 25 to Life, Love You the Way You Lie, which I didn't necessarily like that much, but some people did. You're Never Over, Cinderella Man. I mean, it had a lot of good stuff on it. I just really like this album. I mean, it was the one that came after Relapse, so I mean, my expectations were really down, and this was brilliant to me. Some people disagree and put this a lot lower. I don't know. Give me your thoughts. That was number 4, of course. Number 3, I gave number 3 to the Marshall Mathers LP. This was the first Eminem album that I listened to that I really loved, and I heard it once and didn't like it, but then I just happened to listen to it again, and then the key was watching TRL one day and seeing the Way I Am music video. And from that moment on, I was obsessed with Eminem. Well, I'm not obsessed with him, but I loved Eminem as an artist after that. I mean, this has lots of good tracks. Stan, The Real Slim Shady, The Way I Am, Criminal, Under the Influence, I'm Back, Marshall Mathers. It's got a lot of good stuff on it. Awesome track. Kim, Sit Down, Bitch, I'll beat the shit out of you. This is a classic. It's unfortunate that's a little lower on my list, but hey, you know what? It's great. And wow, I even got the receipt in there still. Marshall Mathers LP, number 3. Number 2, which most recently was my favorite album of all time, The Eminem Show. I thought this was an awesome album. It is stacked. White America Business, Clean Out My Closet, Soldier, Say Goodbye to Hollywood Drips, Without Me, Sing for the Moment, which I don't like as much, Superman, When the Music Stops, Till I Collapse, Say What You Say, My Dad's Gone Crazy. This album is stacked with songs. It really is. The beats, some of the beats are good, but the rest of them are mediocre, and I think that's why this only gets the 2nd spot. My favorite Eminem album of all time, in fact, my favorite album of all time, Music to Be Murdered By. This came out of nowhere. This was awesome. Premonition's good. Unaccommodating's good. You Gonna Learn is, I like it. And then you had Those Kind of Nights and Darkness and Godzilla and Stepdad and No Regrets and I Will. Marsh. It was an awesome album. But the beats are crazy good on this album. And the lyrics, especially on some of the songs, are really, really good. And the bars are just awesome. So that's my list. This album, if you haven't heard it yet, I suggest that you check it out. It's amazing. But let's just recap the list one more time in case, of course, you weren't paying attention. Number 10, Relapse. Number 9, Revival. Number 8, Slim Shady LP. Number 7, Kamikaze. Number 6, Encore. Yeah, I know this probably should have been lower, but there's some good tracks on it. Number 5, Marshall Mathers LP2. Focus. Focus. There you go. Number 4, Recovery. Number 3, Marshall Mathers LP. Number 2, Eminem Show. And number 1, Music to Be Murdered By. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave your comments with your favorite albums in order. You can pick on me for not liking Slim Shady LP. Some of you would have probably put it 1 or 2 or 3. I don't know. I just didn't like it as much. What can I say? So, again, hope you guys all liked it. Make sure you thumb up the video. Make sure you share or favorite it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. And make sure I don't do any more rambling. And, of course, J-Dub will be back again soon with another piece.